Hello, everybody, and welcome to MALP Talk, Episode 1. I am here with my wonderful guests. Today, first of all, I have my younger, beautiful sister, Tara.
Hello.
My very smart younger brother, Jacob. And Dad.
Hello.
Oh, man. So, this is episode 1, and just to give you guys a quick introduction to the series, because it's the first episode, basically every second Monday of the month will be a new episode, and if you guys demand it and like the episodes and want more, and of course they'll probably get better as we go along, then there'll be more, and we'll do it more often. But for now, that's what we're staying with. Each episode will be approximately between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how many questions we're given, how much subjects we have to talk about, and how much stuff gets talked about, pretty much. It's just kind of playing it by ear. We're just going to talk and have some fun. It's called MALP Talk. So, of course, we're going to talk. That makes sense to talk on something called MALP Talk. There's this is weird with you making those sounds in the background. Pretty sure everyone doesn't love that in their ear holes. Okay, moving on. Why did I just clap into the microphone?
Yeah, I bet they don't like that either.
So, now we have 2 for 2. All right. So, the first thing we're going to do is just so you guys get to know us a little bit and you know who we are. And then after that, we're going to move on to some questions. And we'll say who gave each question. And all 4 of us will answer each question, starting with Dad. Threw you off on that one, huh? I threw you guys off when I said starting with Dad because you didn't know. You didn't know it was going to be starting with Dad. Okay. Anyways. All right. So, I didn't even ask the questions yet, and he's already ready.
Wait. Are you going to ask?
So, no, first, we're not asking questions first. First of all, we are going to... I gotta face forward, by the way, every single time I talk. I can't look away from the microphone because that's bad. Real bad. Okay. So, first thing is... I am Dennis, and if you don't know and you're watching me on SoundCloud, you've never seen me before or heard me before, I have a YouTube channel called Mom Approved Let's Plays. These audio things are still put up on the channel, but also there I do mostly gaming videos, and I love to entertain people. I have close to 250 subscribers. I'm approaching that, not quite there yet, but I'm hoping to get to that sub goal very, very soon. And I have a really, really great community there. They're called the Approvers, and also I do live streams on Twitch, and we call them the E-Army. Won't get into why, because maybe that'll be in a future MALP Talk. That's who I am. Let's move on to Tara. Tara, who are you?
Well.
Great. Let's move on. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
I'm Tara.
Just say
I
something
love
about
how,
yourself.
I love how they, who are you? And
Just say
she's
a little
like,
bit about yourself.
I don't know what to say. I don't know who I am.
Okay. So, basically, if you know me, you already know this, but probably everybody watching this doesn't know me. So, anyways.
Wow.
Great, we're doing fantastic.
My name is Tara.
Start.
You already know that. My favorite color is pink, and if you, see me, I play Minecraft. And my Minecraft is actually Tara Loves Pink, and a lot of my usernames for a lot of different things has to do with pink. So if you see something that has to do with pink, like Tara Loves Pink, it's me.
Wow. Someone's gonna have like Tara Loves Pink 12, and it's not gonna be you, and they're gonna be like, "Hey Tara," and they're gonna be like, "What?"
I actually have a username like that.
Oh my goodness! I just made that up too. She really took over all the Tara and Pink versions of usernames.
And
she literally
12.
just spammed usernames as long as they had Tara, Pink, or 12 in them, and then on every single possible social network or other kind of platform.
Exactly.
And yeah, so
And Tumblr.
all right.
Don't forget about Tumblr.
Okay, so moving on to Jacob. We're moving in a circle, which you guys can't see. We're moving in a circle. That wouldn't be a circle. So, moving on to Jacob. Jacob, who are you?
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I like playing basketball. I'm a black belt, and I also have a YouTube channel.
You can say it.
It's called KJ Zone.
We'll just censor that out.
Oh, I see how that is. Okay.
I was only kidding. I was totally
my YouTube is KJ Zone, and yeah.
Woo.
Okay, moving on to Dad.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am the one who puts up with these kids.
It's very true.
Drive them down here, help them do the YouTube channels.
Help.
I don't have a YouTube channel myself, except for one that I put on when I sang to my mother at him. But I think that was, what was it, Nana? What was it,
I don't know if you should.
Why
did you have to say the last part?
Let's just go. No, that's fine. Let's just go. Let's keep going.
That's a plug there.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Anyways,
Okay.
I'm the father of all three of these other people here. And
He's gonna say brats. I thought he was gonna call us brats.
And I'm the oldest.
Oh, all right.
I know I'm the oldest.
Okay, and that's how. He definitely is the oldest. We won't get into that story, but or that. Why did I say story?
Whatever.
I meant to say that situation or something, but I said that story. It's not even a story. Okay, so we're going to move on to some questions that my wonderful viewers on my live stream actually asked this time. I'll also eventually be taking questions from my YouTube channel, and I'll also be taking questions from SoundCloud. So if you're watching this episode right now, either on YouTube or SoundCloud, or I don't know where else you'd be watching it, leave some sort of question or comment, and I will possibly answer it along with my guest in MALP Talk Episode 2. Tara just gave a shock face like she had an idea or something.
No, I realized something. Okay.
She just realized something that I don't know what it was. Okay, that was fun for everyone to listen to. So, the first question is from, I think his name is pronounced Shamos.
Something like that.
I think it was something like that he seemed to be fine with it in the live stream yesterday. So, Shamos asked us, what is your most expected game of 2015 and why? So we're going to move on to Dad, like I said first. Dad, please tell us what your most expected game of 2015 is and why. I don't know why I repeated the question.
Since they all have to be mother approved, and I'm old enough to play the other ones, but the mother approved ones would have to be Rock Band 4, because it puts like another 80 or 100 songs. You don't have to pay for those, so they're all on the disc. And you can play all those new songs if you have the instruments.
Okay, moving on to Jacob.
No. I have to make up.
Totally already planned this out.
I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so
this was totally
same thing as my dad said. My game of 2015 isn't mom approved, so I have to say a different game. I'm actually going to say, I don't know, NBA 2K, because I don't want to say Rock Band 4 and be the same as Dad. And plus, I love basketball games. I love them so much, so I love playing them. There you go.
Okay, plans just changed. And Tara.
Okay, my game for 2015 is the new Just Dance. It's either Just Dance 2015 or 2016, but I think it's 2016, which doesn't make sense even though it's in 2015. But yeah, so that.
That's true. Yeah, why do they do that with games where they do that with cars too? It's like the newest car is 2016.
Yeah, but it's in 2015.
Next year, like unless we're all supposed to be future, like we all live in the future.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we do.
Spoiler alert. Everyone lives in the future.
We're in the Taco Land of
right
Taco
now,
Buddha.
this is the future, and what you think is now is actually the past.
It's like a movie
past?
that we can't say.
The past.
The past.
Pasta. Okay, anyways, I'm hungry. So, just so you guys know real quick before I answer this question, the reason that I'm starting with them first and going to me last is because I'm being a good host, and you're supposed to let your guests go first.
Yes.
Like when you cook for other people, you're supposed to eat last if you're the cook. That's kind of the general... What are you pshing? I'm being respectful and you're pshing me. You psh yourself. I don't even know what that means.
She should go last.
Okay. No. I'm a good host.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Pat.
So, to answer the question, unfortunately, I have the same answer as Dad, but I have different reasons. So, my answer, of course, is Rock Band 4. I'm very, very excited for it. I've been following it a little bit, and it was an exciting announcement when I first heard about it. I actually went to PAX East, and I didn't get to see their booth, but I did see that it was coming out there. I'm really excited for it because I loved playing with other people. Actually, these wonderful people that I have right here. We actually played Rock Band 2, well, 1 and 2, but I know 2 we played, and we got every single trophy, which is kind of like achievements, but it's on PlayStation 3, and...
Only for 1.
What?
No.
For the first one, we got every single one. For the second one, we did not.
What?
Because
No, we did on the second one.
The second one had the really hard song on the guitar that
We
you had to
did
get
that on the set
100% on
list.
expert, and we couldn't get it.
No, we did.
No, I think that was on
Did it.
the other one, the
That was
Lego.
on Lego.
Remember Lego? Remember we thought it'd be easy, but that was actually a hard one? Yeah, that was
maybe.
Lego, because we played 3 of them. Okay, so Rock Band 2, we got all the trophies. One of them, which we had to do the endless set list, which was like, I don't even remember how many songs. I probably should have looked that up. But
56
it
or
was
something.
a lot of songs in a row. You can't pause the game, and you can't fail one game. Well, the first time we did it, my drums, the battery actually died, and it caused it to automatically pause, and we had to stop halfway and redo it and do them all over again. We took quick break, but we got through all of them. It was hours and hours. We did it all. Fantastic, great teamwork. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So I remember those memories, and I loved it. So I'd like to play this game again and have memories with others. The only bad thing is, I really can't do recordings with other people. And I was talking to Jacob about this because he wanted to do recordings on Rock Band because we loved it so much and had a good time because of all the copyright music, because it's all legit music. I mean, unless somehow I was able to get permission for one, maybe because they do have indie bands sometimes that play music and get in Rock Band. If it's someone like that, I can try to get permission, but it's really, really hard to get permission for that kind of stuff. And because we'll talk about a little later about me monetizing on my channel, but it's very, very hard to, do it because I have to be careful. That was unexpected. So that's pretty much my answer, and we'll move on to the next question. Next question was from Maximizer12, a little more easier for me to say, a.k.a. Chips and Salsa. He'll enjoy me saying that. Shout out. Okay. The question is, what is your favorite game at the moment? It's not supposed to be of. So what is your favorite game at the moment? So right now, what is your current favorite game? Dad. Yeah, currently, what is your favorite game to play?
I work a lot of overtime, so I haven't had no much time to play.
That's a bad game. Overtime. My favorite game is Overtime.
That game that I play the most is also not approved, mother approved, so can't say that one.
Wow, this is great to have silence in a in an audio only situation.
Think of anything?
What?
Final.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, say that.
I guess Final Fantasy's approved. Final Fantasy.
It's not that bad.
13.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jacob.
All right, my game is also not mother approved, so I'm gonna say 2K15.
I'm the only one that's gonna mother
What
approved because
of
I do
2K15?
recordings on mother approved, so it'd be easy.
You only
Yeah.
said 2K15, but I'm sure that,
Yeah, what?
What?
There's different 2Ks.
Oh,
What sport?
NBA 2K15.
Oh my goodness,
I am
2K.
so sorry.
Like WWE 2K, like there's all different 2Ks now.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
All right. My favorite game. This
Okay,
is,
next. No, I'm just kidding. I was only kidding.
This is actually what I realized because I forgot about it. I've actually been playing League a lot with my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Say it like
So
I know why
League
she
of
said it like that
Legends.
too. That's the funny part. Okay.
So yeah, League of Legends would be my
And
favorite.
I'm probably the easiest to find a mom-proof game because I play a lot. So I play a lot on my channel, but there's technically 2 games that are tied. I've been choosing in my head which one to pick, but currently I have 2 different things running along. I have a No I Didn't Hear series where I'm playing Beat Buddies, The Tale of the Guardians, and that one is so much fun. The music in it and the beats are so great that... Sorry.
Wait,
the
what?
music and we can hear you. It's audio.
Oh.
The music and the beats. Sorry, we're being a little rude in the guest area. The music and the beats of the game is just so good, and the No I Didn't Hear episodes are just there's no cutting out or anything. And also tied with that is Contraption Maker. That is a really, really fun game, and I'm loving doing the recordings for it. I cut out a lot of the parts where I think about each thing. But, I don't know, it's just an interesting game because you get to make different contraptions and have a fun time. And eventually...
But didn't you fail at playing that?
We're not saying spoilers on the thing. Anyways. And no spoilers. Okay. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really, really fun, and that wasn't really very descriptive. Oh, I was going to say, when it gets a little bit later, and hopefully if I get to beat the game, there's actually like custom modes where you can actually make it. I think there's multiplayer mode, which I haven't looked at yet, so maybe people can play multiplayer with me.
Oh!
People that I know. I don't know how it's going to work, but it should be fun. Should be fun to make different contraptions, and I don't know what you would do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
so we'll see how that goes.
Other.
I don't know. I never did it, but I'm going to wait till I get through the game first. Okay, next question is again from Shamos. Great participant. If you had to recommend a streamer or a live streamer, that's the same thing. If you had to recommend a streamer or a YouTuber, who would it be except yourself? Now, only one of us doesn't really have a legit YouTube channel, so they, of course, wouldn't pick themselves anyways, but all the rest of us have YouTube channels. So, starting with the one who does not have a YouTube channel, Dad.
Would be.
Who would you recommend?
Dennis Fontaine Jr. That's not me.
What would that be, Dad?
They didn't even know your name was Fontaine anyway.
What's the name? You have the shirt on.
You're the channel, not the person.
You're wearing the shirt.
Oh, you just want the channel name?
Yes. What's
Well,
the channel
yeah,
name?
pretty much. No, actually, it does say YouTuber, so I guess it wouldn't be the channel name. It says YouTuber.
Yeah.
It doesn't say
Well,
channel
that's
name.
Mother
channel
approved.
name.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, he's just saying your channel.
Wow.
He's just
Okay,
saying
I
him.
think you mean Mom Approved Let's Plays or
Yes.
MALP, my channel.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, that was it. There wasn't a Y. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take that out?
You could have talked more. No, this is going to be great. You'll love it. You will love it.
Okay.
You'll love it. Okay, Jake.
Okay, so my streamer / quote unquote YouTuber is actually more than one YouTuber. I'm actually gonna say a group,
Okay.
and the
That's fine.
group is called The Creatures. The reason I picked that is because I love, like, they're my favorite YouTubers to watch, and they make you laugh, and they have a really fun time. And
We're putting a warning for that one.
yes,
I don't know who
yes,
that is.
A warning, definitely.
Warning, maybe some inappropriate content for other younger ages.
Yes,
Okay.
it should probably, it's very bad
Okay.
sometimes.
Tara.
All right, so my YouTuber is. Can I say more than one person?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. So I'm
Oh,
going to.
Okay, let's ask Shamos. Oh wait, we're not live.
So I'm going to say more than one person. So it's Double or Mr. 360 Games and Clash JTM, and together they made a new channel called The Giglets, and yeah, so them. But okay, so warning with them though.
We'll say
Okay,
why.
warning, not for children.
Well, they're my favorite.
Okay.
Oh, very descriptive. And me, I'll see the warning before I say the person. My person actually does live streams and YouTubes, and it's
so
not
that's
going to
fine.
come to a surprise that anyone that knows my channel enough. I mean, people that are newer to it won't know this, but people that knows my channel enough or know me enough will definitely know my answer. But warning, definitely not made for kids, not always appropriate. Some stuff could be, but generally it's not. He's not really appropriate. But it is Mark Fishbach, aka Markiplier. I knew everyone would laugh because they didn't expect his real name. They
Oh my
expected
God.
his actual YouTuber name. Yeah, Markiplier. He has over 8 million subscribers. He's amazing. I actually would not be here right now. I don't mean like I wouldn't be alive. That didn't sound good at all.
I was there.
I wouldn't be doing this recording right now, most likely, if it wasn't for Markiplier, because...
He inspired him.
I remember it like yesterday.
Wow, interruptions.
alert.
That was
I
an
mean, that's
interruption.
interruptions. That was definitely an interruption. Yeah, he definitely inspired me to do my
just finished
YouTube
your
channel
sentence.
first, just try it for fun, and then because some people were watching, not a lot, but some people were watching, I got the comments, great community, I continued, so I thanked him before, to probably never see any of this, unless, eventually I get big enough to tell him, but yeah, thank you, Markiplier. Okay, next question is from Ace. And just so you guys know, Ace was my first ever subscriber on Mom Proof Let's Plays. So, that what? Oh, well, Ace of Fire. Yeah, okay. But Ace, whatever, he goes by that. Yeah, that question is going to be a very interesting answer because a lot of people may have the same answer. His question is, do you make money from YouTube?
No.
Dad?
No, but I spend money.
What? You don't
On
make
YouTube?
money. You don't do
YouTube's free, though. YouTube is free. How do you spend money on YouTube?
Oh.
I mean, you can, but...
Sometimes I spend money if I help kids buy a game and then they record
That
it and
didn't-
put it on
oh.
YouTube.
Well, technically, yeah. Okay, because he helps buy. He's the
Okay.
buys game for them. No, that's
But
true.
now they're
Okay,
getting their own jobs and they're gonna start buying their own.
I
games.
have my own job.
that's all right. Okay, so Jacob,
No, I do not.
The other two.
that was quick. Tara.
No.
Okay, and now
Considering
moving on
I
to me.
gave
Now mine's a little bit complicated, but I'll try to explain it very, very quickly. Also, just a heat of warning, I am a part of a network, the Full Screen Network, which I believe that part I'm allowed to say, but because of that, I have a contract, and I know from looking up stuff and researching, it's very, very strict. So there are things that, unfortunately, I cannot tell you because it is not allowed. It's against the contract, and just for safety reasons, I don't want to ruin it, because if I get kicked out, I'll never get back in. It's pretty much you're out forever.
Oh.
So, I have because I'm part of a network, I have technically a way to make money. There are commercials that are on the channel, and if things happen, then I can get money from the commercials. But there is a certain amount you have to get to. So since I do not make a lot of views, my money will collect, and when I hit a certain amount, which I'll not say any numbers, then I will be able to get that money. So I have not hit that amount yet, but it's still collecting. So over time, eventually I will. And that's the short and long answer. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah, basically that's how it works.
Before we go on to the next question, I have a question for you, Dennis.
Oh, alrighty then.
If you actually do get money, what would you spend your YouTube money on?
Oh, considering I can't say the amount, obviously, so without saying the amount, I would say that that first amount most likely is going to end up going towards the channel again. Because I buy a lot of props for certain videos and different things that we have to use. And so to save me from having to spend my actual money, most likely, if I just get that first amount, basically, I would just probably spend it on channel. Now, if I get to the point which people say, I don't know why I'm quoting because no one can see my fingers, but people say that I meant them, not you. People say that they hope that I become a big YouTuber and all that kind of stuff and be able to do it full time and all those nice comments, which I love, but I don't like to think like that because you don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, I'm going to be a big YouTuber. But anyways. So if I got more than just that amount, like a normal, amount of money, a reasonable amount, then I would probably actually help to pay off some of my debt because I have student loans and credit cards, which are the devil. Okay.
I have another question.
What?
How
Welcome.
did the chicken cross the road?
Because he couldn't fly. Oh wait, no one's gonna get that joke. No one's gonna get that joke. Because it's from the... Don't say what it's from. That was the biggest spoiler on the universe, but no one's gonna understand that joke. Guys, when it gets to the time,
I didn't even understand it, but now I do. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little slow.
When it gets to the time, I will tell you guys what that means. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, we're moving on to our final question. Again, Tara. This is so terrible.
7 minutes, guys.
The last question is from Shamoz again, and it is, what is the game that you spent the most time playing with? And this could be when you're young or old, and obviously you won't know exact hours. Like when you're young, you don't track the hours, but just generally what you think, or just name a game that you've played a lot of time. So, Dad.
Well, I'm an old-timer gamer.
Yeah, we know.
It would have to be Zelda, because Zelda took...
Oh, he switched it up.
Zelda, the second one, took me forever to beat, but I played that for hours at a time.
I know exactly what I'm saying.
That's probably it. The second one would be like it's Tetris or Pac-Man, but those are old-time games.
Okay. Well, that's...
Zelda probably took the longest.
All right. Well, that's a really good answer, actually. Jacob.
So, once again, the game I played the longest isn't Mom Proof, but I was going to say 2K15, or just 2K, NBA 2K in general. But, now that I think about it, I played a lot of Kingdom Hearts, and they took a long, long time, and that's Mom approved.
That's a very good one.
So all the Kingdom Hearts that I played, that's the longest. That is definitely the longest, without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a really awesome game too. I just need to say that because I played that with our Well, okay,
Have you
wait,
watched
no.
the new ones?
Hold on, I can't say R because it's R, but
Have
it's
you
not
seen all
his.
the new ones?
What? Yeah.
Have you
the
seen
stuff
all of
where-
them? Except the third one, obviously. 'Cause
Wait,
it's not
oh,
out.
not all, the different remake things. I didn't beat all those, but Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I actually exclusively played with R, meaning me, Tara, and Jacob's cousin, because it's not your cousin, Jen, and she would actually read the since she wasn't as good at playing the games, or it was a little more difficult. Basically, she would read the strategy guide. Yes, we use a strategy guide, but it was still really intense, and we tried to get a lot of stuff in it and have fun and try to make the ultimate weapon in the first one. I think we did it. I don't think we did it in the second one. And yeah, so she'd read the strategy guide, and then I would play, and we'd enjoy the cutscenes and stuff together. And it was a fun little bonding thing, but that took up a long time. But that's not what I'm going to say. So, Tara.
Oh, okay. So,
That's you.
when I was younger, the game I spent most time playing was Crash Bandicoot, and that was like my favorite game. But now I play League of Legends a lot. And,
Okay, same answer.
Yeah.
As before. Okay, so my answer is a game that I used to play as a kid, which I decided to mention because it's a different game and no one else wanted to mention it. So, when I was a little kid, I used to play on my Super Nintendo. Shout out to people who know what a Super Nintendo is.
Yeah! That's a shout out to me!
You guys actually do know what it is. And Dad better know what it is because he played it with me.
Yes, I had a Atari 2600.
Shout out to...
Oh my god.
No one knows what that one is. Like, two people are like, yeah! And then one person... Everyone's like,
Atari!
all the kids are like, a what? A what? But anyways, the game that I want to speak about is Mario Paint. And it was a very awesome game. No, I'm not sponsored by Nintendo, first of all. We need to get a not sponsored by mention in there, because I'd love to say that. But, yes, Mario Paint was a really, really fun game. If you don't know it, one of the main things that it has is you can basically make music with different sounds. And people actually got very, very advanced with it. I never did it and never got the book, but there was a book where people actually made how you do, like, famous things like the Star Wars theme song and all kinds of stuff with the notes. And if you put them in the right spots, you can make the exact music.
I want to do that.
Yeah, it's very, very awesome. I want to actually try it sometime. But I made, when I was a kid, I made all different kinds of fun stuff and just did it randomly. And we had a really, really good time. But that was not all. This game was awesome because it didn't just have that. It had all different kinds of mini games. The one that I remember without a doubt the most, sorry, but Dad just decided to lay down and take a quick little nap in the middle of my recording. Thank you for taking a nap in the middle of MALP Talk. Welcome to Nap Talk with Dad. Nap Talk. Nap Talk. I got totally thrown off. My favorite one, I didn't even get to say what it was yet. My favorite one that I remember that I'll never forget is where you would swat flies and bees and all the kinds of stuff like that. It was so crazy and got so hard. And I just remember, like, as a kid, it was extremely difficult. I actually played it when I got older again, and it was easier. And I got to the harder parts later. But I just remember as a kid, I played it over and 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 over.
Okay, I think they get it.
And over again.
Whoa, that is way too many overs. You gotta go under.
And under again. Okay.
There you go.
So.
Under didn't want to be left out.
Yeah, we pour under. Okay. Anyways. So, yeah, I remember that. That was really fun. There was also little mini games and hidden secrets that if you hit different things, it would change stuff. There was just, I can't even name everything, but I just remember I played that so many hours. If you counted the hours on your fingers, you'd need a lot of fingers. Yeah. You'd be an alien. Congratulations. If you just counted all the hours, you're an alien. I'm sorry if you're an alien. That's all right. We don't hate on this channel. We like boys, girls, men, women, any religion, any race.
Green
aliens.
People. I love them.
Exactly. We do not hate on this. Why did I say this channel?
I'm a green
It's not really a channel.
Blue aliens, don't matter.
Oh, maybe some of us are aliens. So that's actually
Wait, I want to say something real quick.
Okay, I wasn't
We
gonna
also
end yet.
played wow, I can't talk. So
Welcome to No Talking with MALP Talk.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
TLP's,
Welcome to No Talk. What?
Okay, so anyways, so as a kid, as like a younger kid, like not too young, but whatever. We played that game, and I cannot think of what it is. But
Wow,
it's
Why
like,
would you choose to interrupt me and mention something that you
because
don't
I
know
wanna
the name
say
of?
it. It was on PlayStation, not sponsored by PlayStation.
That'd be Sony, but okay.
And yeah, whatever. So
We could be
and
sponsored
it
by
was
Sony.
the I two.
Okay.
Two. With the PlayStation I.
I know what you're talking about.
And like we
The
could
karate
and we
thing,
could
the
do like
thing?
the fighting and like
Oh,
we
that
could
was
wash
called,
the windows and everything. Oh my gosh, we played that all the time.
Was it
No.
I Play?
I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was
I
something.
play or something like that.
Well, it was
But
something like
awesome.
that.
And we played that all
If
the
you
time.
know, leave a comment somewhere wherever you're listening to this. Because it could be SoundCloud or YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
let
played
us
this all
know
the
if you
time.
know what we're talking about. But I remember that, especially the washing windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I remember playing that with people and being like, "Oh, we're washing windows," and I don't know. It was weird how you could have so much fun cleaning someone else's windows.
Yeah.
Well, video games. What can I say? They used to be having fun doing chores. Nowadays, you have fun making a mess of stuff. Why did we do this? I said chores. Everyone like shook their finger at me like I'm naughty or something.
Oh,
I was saying back in the day, you used to have fun playing games that were doing chores. Nowadays, you have fun playing games where you destroy stuff and wreck stuff and do inappropriate things that aren't on this
When have
channel.
you ever had fun doing chores?
When you're washing windows in a game, I just said that.
Oh.
Wow, you ruined the whole point of my
I see
statement.
what you mean now.
In the games, not in real life.
Gotcha.
In real life, it's always been miserable doing chores. Don't yell into it.
Okay,
It's a...
so
Okay.
Speaking of chores, no, we're not going to get
you
into
can
a
continue
conversation
on
about
what you were
chores.
saying because I interrupted you.
Okay, so that's all the questions we had this episode. That's pretty much all the subjects. We're going to keep this a little bit short, but we may have longer episodes next time. And next episode, because what I'm going to do is at the end of each episode, I'm going to try to give you a quick little, not a sneak peek, but a little idea of what's coming next. Next episode, I'm going to be having a special guest who's my friend, Tyler. And let's just say I've known him for a very, very long time. So not as long as them, but I've known him for a long time. So it's going to be interesting because we're going to be talking about a few stories and a few things that we can tell about from our past, but also leave some questions that you would like to ask me and him.
Wow! Ask some questions. Ask some questions. Ones that really can be funny. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that one. So
you are so welcome.
This is the end, and to keep in the tradition of my channel, now I've been thinking about this a little bit. What am I going to do at the end of MALP Talk? And because it is on the channel and it is MALP, I am going to do my normal outro. I was going to do something different for this, but you know what? I love it so much, and it's so beautiful, especially when we do it in sync, not like the band. Don't even start. Don't even be saying that I'm talking about the band and all that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. No one's going to get that joke. Okay. I meant them, not you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, maybe people will. So we don't need to. It's weird because I always do my hand, but we don't even need to do that for this.
I'm still going to do it.
On the count of 3, because we're not cutting anything out, so we have to hear the 3. We are going to say my outro from Mom Proof Let's Plays. If you don't know it, you are in for a treat that is going to it's going to change your way of listening to audio for the rest of your life. If you do know it, feel free to do it along with us.
Definitely.
We don't mind. We do not mind at all. So is everybody ready to do the outro?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. I almost said 3, 2, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. I didn't take enough breath. Okay, I should have took more breath. I should have took more breath.